Hey guys, welcome to Farming Simulator 2015 on Sandy Bay. So if you remember, we started harvesting at field 20, the big mother of a field that has got sunflowers in it. Also, we started to collect the grass that we mowed yesterday. Pretty neat texture, actually, never took time to look at it. Down in there in our little forestry wagon, so we are gonna jump through and find our combine. Appears to need to be emptied, so we'll start it up and get auto combine going. Like I said, it does need to be emptied, so we'll jump into our black beauty here, find out where it is. It's over there, and we shall as I adjust the mic, I should always do that before the videos, but I always do it during. Head over and go empty it. Now we've got to this point, I may drive it myself until we get to this point and just do straight up and downs. I don't know if that's going to work out for us, or I'll just go in the circle, I don't know. Definitely thinking about a different header for the combine, admittedly. It's looking like it's going to take a while. Well, honestly, we knew, let's face it. And it's got a long enough pipe on it to have a bigger header. So we may purchase the new header in this video. I'm really not too sure yet. Alright, let's head back over to our little wagon, wherever you are. There you are. I'm a gal, and I'll carry on where we left off yesterday. So hopefully this is something new for you guys and you're enjoying it. Do I need to turn on the... spray? Don't think I do. Is it not additive? No, I don't. Okay. Let's go. So, I've got some good news. Well, exciting news for me anyway. I don't know how much it will affect the videos or not, but I purchased yesterday the G920 Logitech steering wheel. So, I'll have force feedback for my ATS videos. As for the farm sim stuff, it's not really going to affect that. Chances are I'll always use the controller for it, I don't know. As for the farm sim wheel, I've already got a home lined up for that, if the person still wants it. If not, then I will probably keep it for myself. That is to be discussed between me and the person that I have chosen. That I am looking forward to. That should be here by the end of the week or midweek, the steering wheel. I also, here's my throat, 1 minute, let me clear my throat. I also picked up the shifter as well, for the wheel. One of these days, if I ever do get an Xbox One, that's no guarantee after spending that amount of money on a steering wheel. The game I really want to play on the Xbox is Forza, so I've got a wheel for it if it needs be. So that's why I went with that wheel and got the shifter. Definitely looking forward to getting that for ATS and Euro Truck. Whatever games I've got Dirt Rally, I've got Project Cars I picked up when I was in Canada. Definitely need a wheel for that game. And just to experience force feedback, really. The farm sim wheel is good. Farm sim. Yes, you can use it on other games, but it really is not that great in my mind. I want to be able to feel what's going on. Even with the Xbox controller, you've got some feel of what's going on because of the vibration. With... oh, it does pick up 25 foul. Huh. Yeah, so if we do boost it, it's not going to be too much more. Okay, cool. train of thought gone, as usual. Where was I? But yeah, with the farm sim wheel, there is none of that feedback, so you find yourself driving weird. Is that an issue over there? Because you just don't know what's going on. Huh. Probably use the other bunk. So I'm really looking forward to giving it a go, seeing what it's like. So that will probably make an appearance in this weekend. This weekend I will be live streaming like usual, guys. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday live streams, usual times, and that is anywhere from like 7 on to 10 o'clock. Friday, me and Banky are talking about doing a casual fishing Friday after my Saturday or Friday live stream. So it's a later one, but the video is always, like usual, going to be up there for you guys to check out. So squeaky. Let's jump out and have a look at the operation. So that's what's going on with the live stream stuff. Was seriously considering doing it this weekend, just gone, but I wanted to get my, as the saying goes, get my ducks in a row with everything being all sorted, Morales, and all that other stuff going on. So I am fully set up again over here. Ooh, that's a little stupider than I was expecting. There we go, and down we go. Oh, these windrows are really wide. Pretty much have to stay planted in the middle of them. Ooh. Slow our speed down. See that load meter through the roof there. If I can keep it around 50 to 60%, anywhere in that ballpark, I'm happy. Bump it up to 5. Should be okay. I do like that. It's that added stuff that you got to watch. Just like in real life, you've got to be careful. You can't go too fast and overload the header there. Just like in real life. And this is stuff that I would love to see in the stock game right here. More stuff to do with farming. Like more stuff, more simulation. And we've got 2 games to choose from this year. When they drop, in theory, Cattle and Crops obviously is the one I'm talking about, and Farming Simulator. I just hope Farming Sim bring more simulator into the game. We shall see. And the Liquid, really, as far as a game standpoint goes, I don't know if it does anything. Obviously real life, yes, it has its functionality, but I'm talking as a game, I'm not too sure if it has any effect. It'd be cool if it did. That is for sure. So, title for this video, I don't know. Really don't know. So I'm going to put this in the comments here. Well, ask you guys in the comments, as we're only not even 10 minutes into the video. So hopefully most of you are still here and I've got your attention for the time being. Animal related, what do you want to see first? Do you want to see dairy or animal fattening? Me personally, I'm leaning more towards animal fattening. Just because we always get to that point right at the end of the videos. Series, if you like. And then people get bored of the map. So I would love to be able to get on and do it sooner and still do crop kind of thing as a sideline. It's definitely what I'm kind of aiming to get this do on this map. Personally, that's the route I would take. I just wanted your guys' input. The dairy stuff is okay. It's just gets a little samey, really. You're not doing a whole lot other than watering and whatnot. I mean, I could do the milk delivery, but adds a little bit more to the game. I just never done it because in real life you get a milk tanker come to your yard and that picks it up. The farmer, as far as I'm aware, sort of North American and UK farming, speaking mainly from UK farming, the farmer doesn't actually deliver his milk. People are contracted in, basically outside companies contracted in to come get it. As far as I'm aware. What I know, unless things have changed, I don't know. There's a lot of you guys that are probably into dairy, so you guys can let me know on that one if I was correct. So I've never really agreed with the fact of taking milk to the sell points, although it is an added feature and there's something else to do on the farm, admittedly. You used to be able to stockpile it and then sell it, I guess. Kind of like what I... Personally, that's what I like doing. Having a stock of something before selling it. Gonna make this turn? Yeah, barely. So we got quite a bit of grass. We'll probably fill this trailer up before we reach the end of this row. Definitely would need to look at more fields like field 35. Like I say, if this holds 25 litres, 25,000 litres, I wasn't expecting it to hold anywhere near that. I'll probably end up boosting it to like 50. I don't want to go overboard though, so I'll look at what the mid-size one is. Got a sneaky suspicion this probably holds more than it should anyway. It looks relatively a small unit. And we'll probably get close to using most of the silage additive. And that's that cut off and full again. This looks less aggressive. Little slope there. Woo. And back her up and tip again. We'll check out how the combines get on. I love how the suspension actually works as it should on this. Righty, so that's 17. Let's go ahead and check out our combine. Where are you? Oh jeez, are you full of them? Good timing, I guess. And may, like I say, end up grabbing that header now. Very scheme of things, we're not too far away, neither. It's literally just there. Take a good look at the colour. I think we'll go for try and match the shade up with green. I don't know how easy that's going to be. I don't particularly want a bright red, a sort of class red header, although that's mainly what's already on it, I guess, so heck, what have we got to lose? Alright, let's jump in it and get auto combine up, auto combine stopped. Never really check with texture out and stuff like that. Interesting. We'll lower it down, fold it up. Now the reason I do that, that's surprising me with this combine, is if I lift the header up, I'll show you guys. I'll go interior. So we're folding it. Now in real life you probably lower it down a lot more, but can you See a problem just there? It's little collision issues there. And the thing with FarmSim, I wish you could... Its ride height sort of for the header when you road transport. Or transporting was about here. Because when it's up like that, you cannot see anything. But about there, you got a good view. Go on, fold up. That's actually a perfect spot to make the swap over here. And how full is the Black Butte there? 93%, yeah, might as well go empty it as well. After we grab our new header here. Definitely have not got many hours on that header. It's, as we suspected, a little too small. Now I believe there is a folding one. This is not the only folding one, so I've got to be careful here. And what I will do is save just before I do it in case I screw up. Because with me, it is every possibility of screwing up. Yeah, we'll go outside view. Go over this side so we don't clip the branches there. Probably we could do with making a report on them. Overhanging branches onto the roadside though. Alright, we should be good now. What would definitely be really neat if there was a gate over this side of the field. Especially for going to the shop if needs be. We need to pick up our blades for the Miguel, so it doesn't... box doesn't get all rusted, and... the box get all rusted? No, it's a cardboard box. The cardboard box doesn't get all soggy and the blades get rusty. You can always put them in there. And this is a great bale storage area too. To keep lag down from the map in certain areas. Admittedly, I've not got my FPS up. What are we? 30 FPS around here? Although I have other programs open in the background while recording, I kind of forgot to close out of. Sometimes I do forget. A lot of the time I forget, should I say. So here's the folding one. You may just say screw it and go with the red. It's a big lot of change. I'll go on for the red. I never saved it. Should have, but kind of committed now. Folds up into a nice little package. I guess the black and the red doesn't look too bad. The red's close enough to the class red, I guess. Like I say, the other header was red as well, so we're just missing the green areas. That's actually will unfold it. That probably will clip through. Yeah, it did. We'll be close, but I think we should be okay. Nice, you can actually see the knife blades on this. Pretty neat, you can kind of get an understanding of how the thing works. Probably because it does fold, so they had to put it in. Now mind you, this is going to be a different beast altogether to drive down the road. Got our beacons on. We will take up majority of the road transporting this. Whereas, as far as I'm aware, you can't put this on a trailer. As long as we get no oncoming vehicles, we should be okay. But face it, we know we're going to get some oncoming vehicles. So after seeing this, I think I may have to look at, if possible, to get a header trailer for this. Because that is a little too wide to transport around. I guess through the gate okay. Gonna start unfolding. I do want to definitely do a tester for the pipe length. Spin it around. It is definitely a huge ass header. It was a little bigger than I was expecting, actually. That's actually perfect. It being longer kind of forces you to be in the correct position for the pipe. Alright, lower that. Turn on the gun button and away we go. Oh yeah, we are gonna have to drop the speed way down now. I didn't think about that one. If I'm doing it anyway, if we've got a hired worker. It ain't gonna matter. That is what we will do. Yes, set up properly. Cool. That shouldn't take as long. Although it is going to fill up a heck of a lot quicker. So off to Willow Farm with a load of sunflower seeds again. So some of this I may do off camera, or may end up streaming a little bit later. Doing this, I don't know. By later I mean the day of me recording this, that is. Monday? Yeah, Monday. Did I just go the wrong way? No. I'll cut over. No traffic goes the opposite direction, straight in front of us because of the train crossing, I think. I'll put our beacons on because we're probably going to be slow coming up here. Yeah, we're pretty slow. 11 mile an hour. Beacon working today? Nope. Definitely need to find out what's causing that. I think it's the mod that leaves the beacons on and everything going if you leave the machine. 7 mile an hour going up this hill. Other tractors will probably cope with this better. This thing definitely seems to handle the weight different. I don't know, it's a heavy trailer, so I don't know what type of speed you'd get up there and how steep that hill actually is. It's quite the hill though. Whether it would bog you down that much, I don't know. Oh, I put the indicator on. Yeah, it's working good. Wondered if it would work on the trailer or not. This is going to be a slow way down for that. Alright, should be good there. I was going to say, I shouldn't have got caught on anything. What do we like for fuel? 200 litres on the nail. That's not bad at all. Okay, yeah, beacons can come off now, because we won't need them again. So we're loaded up. Go tip this and head her back down to the field. And finish off picking up our grass silage. Was that guy coin there yesterday and I picked it up? I feel like it was. Oh no, 40. Wow, that's almost full already. Dang. Yeah, that's the thing, I can see it getting full real quick. Oh, that is empty. Pull this. Where do we stop? Just over there. Just about, yeah, should be good. Alrighty, train. Wonder what that was all about. Alright, now we'll hammer down back to the field 20. Definitely do with a bigger grain tanker. That was the biggest combine out of that range. Saw someone commented, and admittedly, I haven't answered back yet. Well, by the time you've seen this, I would have answered that comment, but for anyone's wondering and not knowing where that combine's from, I believe it is on Mod Hoster. I think. But it's one of those combine packs that it's done its rounds on most websites, so you'll be able to pick it up pretty much anywhere other than FS UK and FarmSim's main webpage. It actually, saying that, it could be even on FarmSim's main webpage as well. Now I think about it, could be. But by that time, me saying this, I would have replied to that comment. Need to reply to the comments in yesterday's video. Kind of been slow on that for a little while. I need to get back on it. Where is the combine? Somewhere over there, I think. Come on, get into render view. Where are you? Just there. Pretty much have to be on top of the thing in medium graphics. Definitely a massive difference it makes. 26 minutes into the video. Ooh. Definitely happy the fact that mirrorless is working just the way I wanted it to on this system. I was hoping it wouldn't screw up, and it seems, touch wood, okay. So we may do an ATS video at some point soon, whether it's on multiplayer or wherever. I'm not too sure. The time it is, I may end up doing a oh, this is perfect. May end up doing an ATS video later. I don't know. Depends on the mood I'm in. Really does. Alright, we'll finish back off with our get a screenshot. Go on, Blackbeard, that one. Alt H to switch off the HUD, hide the FPS counter, and F11. We're good to go. Now, for whatever reason, I think I touched on this in the video we did on Sandy Bay last. With mirrorless, for whatever reason, it doesn't show the little HUD anymore, so I don't see how long the video's been recording for, although I've got my way around that. And the FPS. So, really, the FPS count is there for as much me as it is you guys. One thing I am seeing is I'm definitely getting lower FPS than yesterday, although I did a massive defrag on this computer last night, and at this point in time the computer's been on 24/7, like for 24 hours now. So that's probably why I'm seeing lower FPS than usual. Could do with giving it a restart. I'm one that after I'm done using the computer for the day, I'll switch it off. Like, I don't like leaving my computer on overnight. Never have, never will probably. Some people say it's better for the computers, other people say it's not good for the computer. Towards me going, I'm probably the type of person that would lean more towards not the best to keep the computer on. People's argument usually is the fact, well, stop starting it, damages it. Well, yeah, it could damage components if you constantly do it, every couple of minutes kind of deal, but twice a day, effectively, switching it off, switching it on. Yeah, that's good. I mean, if I'm awake, this computer's on. If I'm asleep, the computer's off, usually. So there's two sides of the stories on that one. I'll always lean to leaving them off. It's better for them if you're not using it. And of course it uses a lot less electric, because they are probably fairly thirsty, especially if you've got a decent system where you've got high-end components in there. Probably eats up a lot of electric. So I think Field 35 we may end up hitting up that one right in front of us, I believe that is. I don't know how we get in there though. It could be over there actually. Oh, there's the combine. That's so cool. That's one thing I love, is like watching pieces of equipment work and I'm not doing it. I just going by like they would in real life. You quickly get a glimpse of combine working in the field. Although there'd be a huge dust cloud behind it. Not just a tiny one. I've always found that really neat. The odd little patches of grass we're not going to worry about. It'll die back eventually and to get put back into the soil. Yeah. If this was real life it would anyway. Get that long ass strip there. Empty that, take our mower into 35 and have at her in there for the next video. So of course I'm a bit late in the video to say this, but at this point I've seen what you guys said about Big Tony's Hackenstadt, if you want that map back or not. Well, back in as far as Old Faithful kind of thing. So tomorrow we could be doing Big Tony's, or we could be doing I don't know what. I'll get to see what people think of doing that map for a short period of time, although I will say this, it is a short period of time guys. So if you're seeing this and you made it to the end of this video, Big Tony's isn't going to be around for as long as Sandy Bay is. It's like a stopgap in between what I'm hoping Bullet Bill comes out with his new map. I definitely wouldn't rush anyone, but the sooner that comes out the better. Although from what I've seen, he's been working on those Massey Fergusons. From what I'm hearing, I've got them, I've used them, I don't see a whole lot wrong with them, but apparently people have picked them apart and there is actually quite a few issues from what I'm hearing. The only issue I've seen is like I described yesterday with the loader, or I think I even showed you in yesterday's video with the front loader, and some graphical issue that I found on the stock West Bridge, and that's about it. Those tractors are just edits at the end of the day, they're not models he's made, so it could be part of the problem on that one. I really do not know. Full again. If I wasn't this far into the field, it would be almost worth having a courseplay thing going. Where it would show up on the screen, hey, the combine needs emptying. Likewise this, like having this on a course, go into the combine empty, sort of filling a trailer up, and it will flash up on the screen, hey, this needs to be driven to Willow, or it needs to be emptied, so I could have a visual indication without constantly having to look up top. Yeah, we're definitely making a huge dent in the field now. Although I think that head is a little OTT for it. But I guess it copes. Pipe length's okay. Just needs emptying more frequent, but it's really, I would say it's probably being more efficient. It's harvesting more, but it's stopping more frequent, but it is harvesting more quickly than the smaller header stopping less. Yeah, I could keep it going in courseplay where it gets to this point and it continues. I don't know. Just seems a little huge on this thing. But according to the pipe, it's fine. I guess that's what you'd go by. Okay, this. So we may probably just move out the barn. We are coming up to 35 minutes. And we are here. So what I'll do is I'll end the video here. I'll move this over off camera to the field. Probably start a little bit into it, so we're there. And with that, I bid you guys farewell. I hope you enjoyed today's video. And I would say come back and see what map tomorrow, but I don't know which one it's going to be yet. Depends on what the input was of the map you guys did want to see. If you wanted to see Big Tony's Hagenstad. So, like I said, this weekend we'll be doing live streams, and probably we'll get an ATS video up at some point this week too. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.